Hello, everyone, and thanks for tuning in to Love Reunion, where we talk about love, relationships, real talk, and real life situations. I am your host, Lovely Cat, and thanks for tuning in on this wonderful Wednesday night. It feels good to be back, y'all. All right, so I hope y'all tuned into that last Day in Life introduction segment that I got for y'all. So I got some good, interesting topics and some real life situations, like in my, my introduction to the show, real life situations. All right, so tonight's topic on this Day in Life segment is the interview. All right, so let me explain what I meant by interview. So like I told y'all in my last episode that I use Day in Life as a job mechanism. You know what I'm saying? So let me give y'all a little scenario what I meant by that. So let's say, you meet somebody maybe online dating or at a gas station or bar or whatever. So you meet this man or woman and y'all introduce yourself, y'all feeling the vibes, or y'all texting back and forth on an online dating, and you notice that y'all can keep a nice little communication going on. So it's like, okay. So I don't know if anybody else do this, but I do this. So once I feel like, we can have a normal conversation and keep it interesting and keep the topics going, you know what I'm saying? You got to kind of do a little interview. You know what I'm saying? You got to weigh these candidates out and see if they're qualified for the potential of being part of your time. Because that position is not easy to fill. You got to have somebody that's worth the time, worth the effort, and worth the commitment. Like, you don't want to sit here and waste no time on somebody that's not qualified for your position. You feel me? So this is what I do. You know what I'm saying? You get the basics, the age, what they looking for, yada, all of that basic stuff. So then you start to ask questions like, so how are you as a person? Like, what is your flaws? What you like, what you don't like, what make you mad? Because people don't understand, when you about to be in a relationship, you gotta know every single thing about that person. You can't just jump into stuff, y'all. And I got a funny story I want to tell y'all about that. So, but back to the interview question. So when you meet somebody, you have to question everything. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to know what make that person happy. You got to know what make that person mad. You got to know what make that person sad, just to see if you got the time and the effort to deal with it. Because you don't want to be like, go full blown in a relationship or dating somebody and then off rip, that person just flip out. You know what I'm saying? And you like, dang, this ain't the person that I met. This ain't the person who I was talking to. Who is this guy? Or who was this female? See, that's why I'm saying you have to interview these people to know what is their pet peeves, what they don't like, what they do like. So when it does occur, you will at least know something, like, okay, he did say he don't like stuff like this. He did say he don't like when women act like this, or how, a certain way that a woman is, he don't like. So at least I know that part, so it won't make him mad. And you know what I'm saying? You gotta understand that, what makes the person sad too. You know what I'm saying? Because some people, they be in their feelings more than, you know what I'm saying, in touchy situations and touchy feelings. You gotta know what that person, is emotionally bonded to. You gotta feel that person. And then you also gotta know what make that person happy. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know if that person got a sense of humor, what kind of jokes he like. Do he like comedy? Do you what makes him happy? Is it money, clothes, jewelry, etc.? You gotta know all that. So that's why at the beginning you have to interview that person, because you gotta really know who that person is. You can't just be like, oh, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite food? You not really, understanding that person to see if they got that job credentials to fill the position that you got to offer to them. So you got to screen and interview people before jumping into stuff. So like I said before earlier, I'm going to go ahead and give y'all a little scenario, right? So I was online dating and I was talking to this dude, right? And he was just so flattered that I was able to hold a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Because like I'm talking to y'all, I like real conversations. I like to really interact with people and really get to know the person that I'm talking to. So he was, really impressed about it. And I was like, yeah, this is how I am. I like to communicate. I got a podcast. I got some stuff going on. This is me, right? So at that time, you know what I'm saying, I had to really get to know this person because he was one of those types that like to sweet talk you and, oh, beautiful, oh, my love, and all that other sweet talk stuff. So, I'm kind of interviewing him like, so do you do this with everybody that you're talking to, or this is your love language, this is how you communicate? You know what I'm saying? Is there anything else about you besides you love bombing me and telling me all the sweet things that I wanted to hear? You know what I'm saying? But long story short, this man was trying to rush something with me. He tried to be in a relationship. I'm like, man, we just start talking. I need to get to know you. That's why my process is in dating. I gotta interview you because everybody ain't for me and I ain't for everybody. I like to take my time. And then I noticed he was just so wanting to rush stuff, and I'm like, that ain't cool with me. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? He kept rushing and rushing. And I said, you know what? I don't think you qualify for this job position because anything that come fast to me is not for me, period. Like, I'm not about to rush into something that I'm not ready for. And plus, I don't really know you. So I'm going to have to, you know what I'm saying, give you this pink slip and lay you off from this position. But it was nice knowing you. You have a great day and a good life, but you ain't here to fulfill this position that I got for you. And you know what I'm saying? I keep it real. I don't like my time being wasted, and I'm not going to waste your time. If it ain't there, it ain't there. And I'm not going to fulfill no position immediately. Nah, I got to do background screenings. I got to get to know who you are before you able to fulfill this position in my dating life. So I hope y'all enjoying this dating life segment. I got some more topics coming on. And like I said, most of these scenarios and situations is from me. You know what I'm saying? I like to give my personal life, and I like to help as well. So thanks again for tuning in to Love Reunion. You guys have a wonderful Wednesday night.